My name is Mark Floriani. I graduated with a degree in economics in 2006, and I'm a Longhorn for life.
You know it's hard out here for
And expectations, when you put that Longhorn jersey.
But a Cadillac and gas money spent will cause a whole lot of jumping shit. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he tryna get this money for the rent. But a Cadillac and gas money spent will have a whole lot of jumping shit.
What's up, everybody? Mr. 100K a day in the flesh. And today I want to introduce everybody to the biggest pimp in the track and field game, Mark Floriani. Mark Floriani. Yes, he is the biggest pimp. It is hard out here for a pimp. Y'all know why he the biggest pimp in the game? Owner of FloTrack has a monopoly on track and field. He just bought the Diamond League. He just bought the exclusive broadcasting rights at Diamond League. So guess what? Y'all know what that means, don't you? That means that what he's going to be doing now is charging each one of you mofo fans, track and field fans out there, just to watch any of the many meets that they broadcast. And guess what? They broadcast a lot. They got AAU Junior Olympic Games. They got the Diamond League. Even this week, when you go to the top of their website, it shows what they have. Guess what they got, guys? They got Baltimore Metro meet, Redlands Invitational, Continental Berlin Tour, overseas, they got so many meets going on their schedule. Matter of fact, let me just show you guys their schedule. And guess what? You get to pay to watch. And they definitely got the game on lock, so I'm not hating it at all. But they got so many meets just from August and September and everything. Roberto, whatever that is, the Great North Run. They got, oh my God, they got so many meets, guys, who get to take advantage of from watching it on Flow Sports on their app. Now, when you go to their app, go to their website, you can look at their subscription. It says clearly exactly you could choose your plan. Now, this is the plan info, guys. The plan is $12.50 a month, $12.50 a month, billed annually, which is $150 annually. Or you could pay monthly, which is about $30 a month, $29.99. So like I've already said, they've already got the Diamond League meets on lock. They have purchased their exclusive rights to broadcast the Diamond League, all of the Diamond League meets, except I believe the Prefontaine Classic. So they definitely got it on lock. And with so much track and field media out there now online and them being able to monetize it, it's going to be amazing, in order to watch this content. And let me make sure I'm clear. They're not a garbage company. These guys are definitely a reputable company. Even when you look at their plans, it says stream unlimited events, live or on demand, access the full library of FloTrack content, get HD quality streams and videos, and watch on the web or Flow Sports app available on the iPhone, Android, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, Chromecast. All these devices you can watch it on. All through FloTrack. But guess what? These guys are some hustlers, some pimps. So guess what? None of this revenue goes to any of the track and field athletes. So you got all these athletes running around begging for change, bums, scrambling, complaining about money. I heard scrambling. And guess what? All of the meets that they run in, they get none of the revenue from the broadcasting of that meet. How about this, guys? I got a question. Since it's so hard out here for a pimp, and Mr. Mark is getting all the money, right? While all these athletes, track and field athletes out here starving half to death. Why don't all of the athletes, starting with Noah Lyles, Sydney McLaughlin, Sha'Carri Richardson, Anna Hall, Abby Steiner, Gabby Thomas, all of those people, Rob Benjamin, all of these guys, starting with the United States, why all of them won't just say, we are going to boycott all FloTrack broadcast meets? We won't go until we get a revenue distribution, until we get some revenue sharing. How about that? As of today, they can stand up right now and get revenue, and it will go feed right into an athletes fund that makes sure all United States athletes who anchor track and field, really, because without United States track and field athletes, the track and field mostly sucks. Because let's not forget who won the 100 in the men's side, who won the 400 on the men's side at the Olympics, who provides so much great entertainment and talent levels in track and field on the main events. Guess what? United States track and field athletes. So United States track and field athletes as a collective need to go to Flow Sports right now. Form their own union, go to Flow Sports and tell Mark, yeah, we know it's hard out here for a pimp. You've been pimping the game for the longest. You guys getting all the money, all the women, all the cars, all the clothes, and all the... They getting it all, guys. And they're getting it for free. While track and field guys out here ain't getting nothing. Yeah, we know. Sidney McLaughlin and the rest of them probably don't care because they eating good. New Balance paying these guys well. But guess what? It's not about that. It's about the overall direction of the company. It's about the overall direction of the sport. So if you want to take a stand, you want to show that you really about that. Because we got Noah Lyles out here telling some world champion of what? Okay, that's what you say, world champion of what? Let's take that energy and focus it on FloTrack right now. Because they getting all the money. Why not take the energy and focus on FloTrack and say, hey, FloTrack, hey, you need to come rock with, we're going to sit at the table with the United States Track and Field Committee. And guess what? Guess who's going to lead it? Somebody that we respect in track and field that's retired. A Mo Green or somebody who understands the game. A legend in the sport. A Carl Lewis or a Mo Green. And guess what? They're going to fight for the athletes. They're going to make sure the athletes get a type of some distribution. They're going to make sure that especially the athletes who don't have professional contracts don't get some distribution, get some support. So guess what? For every, let's say, and it's going to be a monthly thing that FloTrack should have to distribute the money out. So if FloTrack is charging people for on the annual plan, let's do the monthly one. Matter of fact, let's do the annual one. For every annual plan, since FloTrack is charging people $12.50 a month, I think the American athletes, being who they are, American athletes and their athletes commission or whatever union they have, I think they should be entitled to $5 of that money. I think on the monthly one, since the people paying $30 a month, I think that they should get $10 of monthly plans. I think that's fair. So if you got a million subscribers, right? People subscribe to FloTrack, that would put automatically on the monthly plan, that would put $10 million monthly in an athlete's fund for track and field athletes. What would $10 million do for track and field athletes trying to come up and trying to participate in the sport? $10 million a month, guys. What would they be able to do with that money? What would they be able to do with that money? A month. They went to FloTrack and said, yo, man, you want track and field, you want United States track and field athletes? Guess what? We ain't rocking with you at all. None of us are running under NEI content. We want $10 out of every monthly plan that y'all get. Guess what? That's just $1 million. That's just $1 million. And what if Sidney McLaughlin got on and talked to her fans? And what if Sha'Carri Richardson got on and talked to her fans and said, hey, everybody, y'all want to watch me? Subscribe to FloTrack. And that's how the money get distributed. Sha'Carri Richardson has over 3 million followers on Instagram. What if just half of them subscribed? Okay? Sidney McLaughlin, Fred Curley. These are all guys with crazy amounts of followers on social media. What if all of them banded together and told these track and field guys, we will not let you guys broadcast our meets. We will not participate in track and field meets that you guys are broadcasting unless we got a revenue distribution and a revenue sharing agreement. It's going to go to an track and field athlete retirement fund. It's going to go into everything the track and field athletes need: healthcare, facilities, support, and we're going to make track and field to be something major so that we're going to eat up the fans. And for every fan that pays for this monthly subscription at $30 a month, we're going to lock it in right now. We're getting $10 of that. We're getting $10, and it's going to be distributed correctly. It's going to take care of a group. It's going to be a group health plan that we're going to have all track and field athletes in the United States. We're going to have a group this, as long as you hit these minimum standards, as long as you running 10 point, I'm going to say 10-2. If you running 10-2, guess what? We're going to still cover your health care. If you running 20.4, we're going to give you health care. If you running 45.5, we're going to cover your health care. Men and women's side. And guess what? We're going to give you a monthly allowance. And it's going to all come from FloTrack and the distribution of the television rights or the broadcasting rights for all track and field professional meets too. Because they showing the AAU stuff. But guess what? Who got the balls to stand up to FloTrack and tell them this is not what we're not running y'all meets? I don't think none of them do. Sha'Carri, Noah, Sidney McLaughlin, Gabby Thomas. Fred Curley, who's going to spearhead the movement? Who's going to stand up to FloTrack and say, we're going to get this money together, or we don't get nothing at all? That's what they need to do. Until then, they a bunch of cowards. And it's going to be always going to be hard out here. It's always going to be hard out here for a guy named Mark Florini. It's going to be hard out here for a pimp. Because he is a pimp. He's pimping the game. And a lot of these dudes scared of him. They ain't going to do nothing. They ain't going to stand up to him. FloTrack getting all the money. Who going to rock with him? Who going to stop him? And who going to stand up to him? This is Mr. 100K a day with another episode of The Biggest Hater in Track and Field. And somebody tell me how hard it is out here for these pimps. Till next time, peace.
Out here for a pimp. When he tryna get this money for the friend. All the Cadillacs and gas money spent will cause a whole lot of jumping shit. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. When he tryna get this.
My name is Mark Floriani. I graduated with a degree in economics in 2006, and I'm a Longhorn for life.